I think our guest speaker is ready. Okay. And you said you already mentioned that you are all right. Without further delays, let me introduce to you our guest speaker. This actually, our speaker doesn't need any introduction anymore because he just happens to be our vice president for training and network development. All right. He is none other than Mr. Arnel Limpin. Hey, Sir Arnel. Is he here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you,
Welcome,
thank you,
Sir
thank you so
Arnel.
much. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, AIM Global Nigeria. Greetings. Am I clear? Can you hear
Yes,
me,
sir.
Christian?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good
Loud and
morning,
clear,
AIM
sir.
Global Nigeria. Good morning, good morning. Greetings from the Philippines. Okay, I'm very excited to see you again, to see you once again, ladies and gentlemen, to our dear leaders and distributors. Uh, And
Thank you.
also, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Ferdy, Kath, Japs, and who else? All of you are
Russ.
our
Russ is also here, sir.
who else?
Russ.
Raz,
Russ.
Raz. Hi. Thank you, guys. I miss you guys. I miss you. Anyway, before I start, I'd like to again wish everyone congratulations on your 8th anniversary. It was a very successful event. Okay, and again, I was here in the Zoom maybe 2 or 15 minutes before we start. Okay, 15 minutes. Actually, it's 8:45. I'm already monitoring our participants, and I see famous distributors who came, the early birds. Okay, I want to acknowledge and appreciate Mama Grace. I miss you, Mama Grace. Huh? Mama Grace, and I saw Augusta, Venya, Open Book, our top 3. Open, of course, Mary Ann, Godwin, Erneka, Beatriz, Tiri, Adenuga, Majisola, and Vivian, and so many more. Anyway, I'm very excited for this night, for this morning, to share with you our plans there in Nigeria, as mentioned a while ago by our good and energetic trainer, Mr. Christian Enrile, who's very excited to go home. He's very excited because
Please.
no, we have a program for you. It was shown already on the screen, the R2S or Roadmap to Success. It's the very first time that will be happening all over the world. And actually, this is the first time that it will be introduced to you. So you are so blessed. We have right now our international trainers by the name of Doc Boots, Coach Jan, Mr. Miko Imson, and Adrian Chinedu Del Rosario, our Mr. Jason Lino is a training specialist at the same time, technical training specialist. Okay, so watch for them every Tuesday, every Wednesday and Friday. So tonight I have an initial training. This actually I will not discuss the program. This only just an initial just to promote this coming R2S. But of course, I've been visited Nigeria was a year or 2 years ago already. So I miss everyone. I miss everybody. So again, welcome to our special training. And I entitled my training. I want to share you my screen. Okay. First of all, also I would like to recognize also our RCs, Uyo, Abuja, Kano, Lagos, Port and Wari. Okay, I've seen in the offices. Is in the room or still social distancing? It's still
There's
social
social
distancing.
distancing there.
Social. You have to follow the protocol. Huh? You have to take care of ourselves. Anyway, I just want to share with you my slide. Okay, I entitled this "Navigate Your Path to Success." is very inclined in our program, Roadmap to Success 2020. You know, we were able to create a lots of multi-millionaires in 2020. Even we are in the midst of this pandemic called COVID-19, but our sales, our group is continuously, we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That's why we are so very excited. Okay, navigate your path to success. Okay, that's the title of my topic today. And of course, I want everyone to. I'm requesting everyone just be focused. Take down notes. This is very simple, but you need to take down notes because this is the foundation. We were able to create lots of millionaires because of this training. This only just to warm you up. Okay. Again, our Ed Plan 2.0 economy driver plan, our new campaign, drive your own economy, create your own income. In the new normal, you are in control. We have the plan. So this is what we call the plan. Previously, we have three marketing plans. The binary, unilevel is third step, okay? But we have another plan. Better. So Ernie, before we have unilevel, binary, and now, many of you are now enjoying this. As my partner Christian mentioned a while ago, many top earners, our leaders who are very loyal in our company, especially there in Nigeria, are now enjoying the Unipay plan. Actually, it's not only happening in Nigeria, but all over the world. It started here in the Philippines, okay? But, we have many distributors. Now, it was shown to you already by Christian, our next speakers. After this, Wednesday, this coming Friday, your Adrian Chinedu de Rosario will be starting his first module about prospecting, okay? Prospecting mastery. So be excited on that. Now, let's go this. My topic right now is to navigate your path to success. Navigation or direction. We have a very lucrative marketing plan. We have effective products. The company is stable. We have a perfect system. But if you do not know how to do this business step by step, you will be lost. That's why we are here, the training specialists, together with the vice president. We're doing everything just to remind everyone that you already made a good decision to get involved, to be part of this company, AIM Global. Okay, navigate your path to success. First of all is you must have a good learning attitude. If you will observe my slide, this word GLA or good learning attitude is very, it always you always hear the topic in ECHO, in NDO, in OPP, in CSL, in training. We always use we always hear the word good learning attitude. Why this is my first topic? Why I always concentrate on attitude? Because right now, many distributors, after earning so much, sometimes they change their attitude. So this is only a reminder that everyone, regardless of your color, of your race, of your background or status in life, never always keep the good learning attitude. Even if you're just new in this business or been in this business for so long, do not erase or do not forget having a good learning attitude, because right now we have a new program to you guys, and maybe some of you will say that, oh, I will not attend the training anymore. Why? I've been in this business for so long. I'm a global ambassador already. I have a big group. I'm earning so much, so I don't need to attend trainings. As I told you always, that training is the backbone in building a network. It is a continuous learning. But if you want to learn, it's very important to have a good learning and listening attitude. Why? It is like in the car racing. Okay, attitude is very important. You need some humility. Before I discuss that, I remember the first time I got involved in this business. Right now we have more than 200 to almost 250 participants. And I know, and I'm very, very positive so long, many of our audience right now are first timers. Maybe this is the first time that you will see me or you will meet me or you will hear me. So allow me to share with you how I got involved in networking business. Allow me to share with you so that you have a little idea. It's a very short story, you know. I've been in this industry for almost 2 decades. And to be exact, 23 years. Just imagine, 23 years in this business. But before I got involved in networking, also an employee. I am one of the managers in one of the five-star hotel here in the Philippines. So I have a very good position. And the person who invited me here was one of my staff. Just imagine, I am the boss and my upline, my direct upline was my former staff. So that's why on the beginning, when I was invited here, he has a difficult time. He had a hard time to invite me because that he will make me a multi-millionaire. He will make me to my dreams to become into reality. So he promised me a lot of things that I did not believe him. So finally, because he was very persistent, I attended the seminar. And after attending the seminar, I cannot sleep anymore because every time I close my eyes, what I see is circle, peso sign, money sign. Then part-time, I resigned from my job and I went full-time. So when I went full-time, I met these some challenges because at first it looks very easy. Just invite people and the person you invited will invites another and you can grow your network. But it did not happen to me. I had a hard time. So I asked my upline, what's happening? It looks very easy, but when you're doing this, it's first thing that he told me, sir, you must learn the business first. You must have a good learning attitude. And that's why we are inviting you here. Just have an open mind, understand everything that I will say because, the more you know, the more you can represent the business. That's why it's very important. Every time you attend trainings, we are now building, no? We are giving you a foundation how to do this business. The more you go, either online or offline, if you are knowledgeable enough about the products and the marketing plan, it is very easy to present the business. And the more you know, the more you can defend the business. Why this is very important? Many distributors, after attending the seminar, they got excited. And of course, they get excited, they will invite a lot of people. And most of people that will go to the sometimes they will be asking, are you really sure that AIM Global is a good company, is a stable company? If you don't know anything about this company, you cannot defend this. Maybe some people will tell you that, oh, he's been doing here in Nigeria for so long, for 8 years already. And I know a friend who joined, but nothing happens. So sometimes you'll get discouraged. Maybe some people will tell that is a scam, that is pyramiding. If you if you always attend a seminar because you have a good learning attitude, every time somebody will tell you that is scam or pyramiding, you can easily defend it. What else? The more you know, the more confident you are. It's very important because sometimes our confidence level depends also on what we know. Especially maybe do you still remember the first time your first time in the school when if you have examination and if you are studies the subject, you are very confident to take the exam because you are prepared. You study your subject, you study everything. so that every time you scam, you're very confident, you're very excited to answer all the questions in the examination. But if you are a student and you did not review, you did not learn the scared, you're afraid to take the exam, you are not confident to take the the exam because you are pretty sure that you cannot answer. And if you cannot answer, you will fail the exam. The same thing in our business. If you will always attend our trainings, every time you are talking to a lot of people, even you don't have a formal education, you are not good in school, professionals, businessmen, you're very confident to share the business because you know what you're saying. And that's the reason why we always, if you will observe, almost every day there's a seminar in your area. Almost every week, twice or thrice a week, there's a special training conducted by our training specialists. Why? Because we are giving you some information so that every time you are talking to your very confident. Your belief system will become, you have a 100% belief in what you're saying. So learning is very important because that is the foundation. So after that, having a good learning attitude, the next step you have to do, we will help you to navigate your path to success. You must be willing to adapt to changes. As you observe right now, uh, Uyo RC, Abuja RC, Ibadan RC, what else? Lagos, Potakot, Wari, Abuja. If you will see our offices right now, there are only few people. The social distancing. Before, every time we conduct a seminar in that office, it's jam-packed, full pack. Everybody was squeezing themselves because there's no enough space. That's the old normal. Even here in the Philippines, I am used to conduct my trainings in front of so many people with 500 to 1,000 distributors listening to me. It's very difficult, if every time you conduct trainings, it is very difficult for us because right now I am only talking. In front of me is my laptop, and I can only few people here in Global URC, Abuja, in Ibadan, and Christian. Just imagine, I have 5 square box, and I'm talking. So sometimes it's very hard, but I have to adapt to these changes. Okay, from talking to a lot of people because there is an interaction. It's very easy to conduct trainings, to talk to a lot of people if there's some interaction. But right now, since we are in the new normal and we are in the online presentation, virtual presentation, we have to you will feel uncomfortable. Do you agree? Every time there's a changes happening in our situation, in our life, we feel uncomfortable. But again, I said here, you have to be willing to adapt to changes. Now, what are the characteristics of adaptable person? Because you have to be adaptable person in this kind of situation. Because if you cannot adapt in this situation, nothing will happen to you. In this situation, what you are doing right now, you are watching in the video, in the television, or in your cell phone. Okay? Then that's the first thing you have to do is to adapt. Because adaptable people, number one, adaptable person experiments. Experiments, no? Oh, what do you mean experiments? Before I start doing this Zoom training, I experiment. And sometimes when you experiment, it doesn't run smoothly. Sometimes there's so many obstacles of challenges. I still remember 7 months ago when I first conducted my training via Zoom. I made lots of mistakes. I was talking and talking, and some people, when I see the screen, many of them are just wondering what I'm saying, because and then I found out that I'm talking to myself. So this experiment, no, you will encounter lots, but as long as you're willing to experiment and you can adjust, just look at what's happening right now. After 7 months, I'm already I can adapt how to do these things. What else? Adaptable people, they seize opportunity while when others see failure. This what we call pandemic or COVID-19. Many people are complaining, not only here in the Philippines but worldwide. What will happen to our businesses, to our work, what will happen because of this pandemic. But many people are now excited because of this pandemic, especially if you're inclined in this what we call online business. So in every adversity, there's always an opportunity, and I'm so glad and so happy because you are in the best opportunity right now, because the business that will survive at this very moment are inclined in products, okay, in online, in virtual, in essential products, supplements, and we are in the supplement products. So we are so blessed. It is a big opportunity for us. What else? Adaptable person, he thinks ahead. When the lockdown was announced here in the Philippines, that was March. We were in Mindanao, southern part of the Philippines, with Sir John Aspirin, Doc Ed Cabantog, Sir Jordan Gonzalez, even Edison Danya. We were outside Manila. And when it was announced that they'll be going a lockdown, what we did, we flew back to Manila, and we had a meeting already. What are we going to do? Since it will be lockdown, we have to inform, we have to adjust. So what we do, we have a meeting. Then the following day, we set up an studio in the office because we were told that there will be no more mass gathering, no more seminars. And our business, you always focus on seminars, on trainings. So what we did, we set up a studio, and we are planning to conduct our trainings via virtual. We think ahead before we close down everybody, everything. We think ahead. What else? Adaptable person is curious. Wow. So curiosity is very important. What do I mean by curiosity? All of you, maybe you have what they call Facebook. All of you has Facebook. If you are an active distributor, member of AIM Global, every time you check your Facebook, you will see a lot of posting coming from other distributors, especially here in the Philippines. Every time I open my Facebook, what I see, what do I see? Lots of distributors holding their checks, having their money, buying cars, buying properties. Meaning, some people will get curious. Why? During this pandemic, many businesses are closed. They filed bankruptcy. No job, no employment. But why these people in AIM Global, why do they have big checks, big money? They're buying cars, properties, and they're very excited, all smiling. So be curious. Why the whole world is suffering or have this what we call they're afraid of what's happening. Why many people in AIM Global is big success? So be curious. You might think that if they can do this business, you can do it also. An adaptable person affirms himself. It's very important, especially nowadays. There's a lot of situation, challenges, obstacles, problems, negative people. You have to learn how to affirm yourself. Affirm what? The moment you wakes up, you affirm yourself, yes, something good will happen to me today. God is good. God is great. I am a millionaire. I am healthy. I am blessed. I am a champion. You always affirm yourself. Because every time you do that, you can easily adapt those things. An adaptable person, they don't blame others. Because there are right now, what's happening, many people here in the Philippines, sometimes they're blaming the government. How the government handles this pandemic, they keep on blaming the government, they, their company, they're always blaming. No, do not blame everyone. Remember this, there are many things that's happening to us. There's so many things that's happening to us in this world that we cannot control. You agree? The only thing we can control, there are two things that we can only control: our attitude and our action. So instead of blaming them, control. Control your emotion, control your attitude, and you can control your action. Do not blame others. Do not blame. Instead of blaming them, all you have to do is to think, what are you going to do so you can adapt in this situation. An adaptable person, they opens their mind. You have to be open-minded. We say open-minded, being positive person. For you to become a positive person, everything starts in how you think, because our thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to action, and your action can create results, either negative or positive result. Meaning, if you want to create positive result, it starts in the mind. When you join AIM Global, the moment you join AIM Global, you have to open your mind. You think positive that you can do this. You can make big money here in our business. And last, adaptable person has a survivor attitude. It's very important nowadays to have a survivor attitude. Not a victim, but a survivor, a victor. Regardless of what's happening right now, you can easily adapt. And that are the characteristics of an adaptable person. So after explaining the good learning attitude, the adaptability, and of course, part of a path to success is you have to invest time to learn the business. The ed plan package that you bought, that's not the investment, okay? Your investment here is your time. You have to invest time to learn the business. It is investment. That's why maybe some of you heard that, I have a friend. I have a friend who joined AIM Global, but nothing happens. I have a friend who purchased multiple heads, 3 heads, 7 heads, 15 heads, but nothing happens. But if you will ask them, what did you do? I bought packages, 15 packages, but nothing happens. You know what? Even you purchase 7 packages, 15 packages, but if you do not invest time to learn the business, nothing will happen to you. So your investment here is your time. Every business that you will put up, if you will put a restaurant business, you know how to you must know that the price of the chicken, the fish or the meat. You know how to price. You have to learn how to operate your business. Anything that you have to do, you need time. In school, if you want to graduate in a school, you have to invest time to learn the subject, to learn your course. The same thing with our business. Right now, what you are doing, you are not just sitting there listening to me or taking down notes. You are now investing your time. And of course, if you invest time, there's what we call ROI, or return of investment. Because time is very important in our business, because what you are going to earn as an employee for 40 years, just imagine this. If you are employed, if you are employee working for 40 years, you know what? In a matter of 1 or 2 years, you can earn what you're going to earn as an employee. You can earn that here in Global in a matter of 2, 3, or 4 years only. Why? Because of time. That's why You have to invest time to learn the business. And I want to appreciate everyone because you are investing your time, listening to me, waiting for my topic, taking down notes. That's number one investment in our business. Invest time to learn the business. What else? And of course, never, never, never forget the basics. Basics is very important. Basics. Okay? What is basics? This remember to those of you who knows how to drive a car. This remember the first time you tried to ride a car without knowing how to drive it? What did the first thing you do when you drive a car? If you're first time to drive a car, you let go direct to the car and switch the engine and you can drive it already. It will take time. Okay? The basics is if you are just new in driving a car, when you go inside a car, you have to switch on the engine and you hold the steering wheel, you check your side mirror, left, right, or rear view mirror, you check the gas, accelerator. It will take lots of time. Okay, and that's the basic. And sometimes when you are doing the basic on your first time, it is very difficult. Again, you will feel uncomfortable. But after that, you're doing this for quite some time, you're doing this for almost every day. After a week or two, you can already see the difference. Okay? After a month, you are driving every day for a month. The moment you sit down in the car, automatic without any thinking, you can drive the car because you mastered the basics already. It will not become your. It's nor. It likes your car is already part of your body. Sometimes you're driving in one hand, only using one hand. Sometimes you're eating some fries or burger or whatever, and sometimes you are using your phone calling, but you are very comfortable because you mastered the basics already. If you know how to drive a car, listen to this, huh? If you know how to drive a car, when was the last time you drove a car? And maybe imagine this. Even the last time you drive a car was last year already. Last year. And if I give you a car to drive, you think you can drive it after 1 year of not having or what of after a year of not driving a car. The moment you start again to drive a car, can you drive the car? Yes, because you master the basics. This is what we call basics. All of you, when you are still new in this business, you're very uncomfortable. Uncomfortable to present the business for invitation. You're very uncomfortable because you are not yet you're not yet you're not good in it. But if you always do this invitation presentation and the marketing plan or the products, even your eyes are closed, you can easily explain your business or the marketing plan. So what are the basics? These are the MLM basics, and this is what we did. The our trainers, the vice president, we made a modules. Listen to this. We made a modules for the basics. So for the next few days, the next speaker, they will discuss about prospecting. Prospecting, our topic is only prospecting, prospecting mastery, and it will take an hour to 1 hour and a half just prospecting alone. Just imagine that. We will discuss the 5 fingers. Anyway, what are the MLM basics? I'll give you a summary of this MLM basics. The prospecting. You have to master the prospecting skills. We are now preparing a modules for that. Prospecting, invitation. Of course, nothing will happen to your prospect if you will not invite them. And nothing, even if you invite them, but you don't know how to present the business. Again, nothing will happen. So presentation is very important because before you present the marketing plan or the products, all you have to do is you have to master the word form, the family, occupation, recreation, then the message. You always hear those words, the 4 words. You always hear that. But I have to remind you, before you present the marketing plan or the products, you have to apply those things: family, occupation, and recreation. Then after the presentation, you must know how to close the sale, because presentation is useless if you don't know how to close the sale. So when you close the sale, you have to explain the importance of having the multiple accounts. The reason we're doing this because we encountered a lots of complaints here in the Philippines, because after the distributor joined this business and they got only a single account, and the days goes by, they will realize that, why only one account? Multiple accounts is better. My upline did not explain this to me. So meaning it's very important to close, to see, to explain the importance of marketing plan. So what do you want to get? Single account, three accounts, 15 or 7? Then explain the difference. Close and follow up. Listen to this. Follow up is very crucial. Before, we only follow up our prospect. The first time we have to meet them, and they did not yet convinced, that they are not yet decided to join the business. What do? You call them and to follow up. Oh, what will happen? What are your plans now? Do you want to join now? But there's other kinds of follow up. After your prospect or your downline purchase the products or purchase the packages, you have to call them again. You have to follow up. Why? Because every time, networkers, we're very good in talking. We're very good in explaining. We are very good to convincing people because we know how to mindset them. And sometimes those people, they just do their best to purchase the product because they were motivated. But once they went home already, there's a lot of negative people in their home. The parents, the spouse, and they will ask them, "Oh, what's that? What are you carrying?" "Ah, I bought a egg plant package. We are the next multi-millionaire. Our dreams will come now into reality. My upline, my sponsor told me that I will become successful in this business." And what will happen to your prospect? The family who's surrounding right to him are all negative. So it's very important that after they purchase the products, you have to call them. And the best thing you have to do also is, after they purchase the packages, you have to meet the parents or the spouse, because you need a partner, because every time we are talking to them, all of us are positive. But the negative is more powerful. The negative are more powerful than positive. If they are surrounded, the whole family are negative, your prospect or your downline will be affected. So you have to follow up. What else? And do the retailing. It's not enough to always buy the packages. You must have a healthy what? You must have a healthy network. You have a group of retailers, group of networkers. You have to balance it, because the true meaning of this business, it must have a continuous use of products. And we have a separate topic on that, about retailing or reorder. And next is goal setting. We have to guide. We have to guide our leaders, our members, our users, our distributors, how to goal set, because goal setting is the direction. Direction is included in your direction. Goal set how to become SE, GE, GA until they become prime, and of course training. And that are the basics. If you will see prospecting, and it will never stop. It will never stop. You will never stop prospecting until training. Never stop. And once you master that LM basics, believe me, you will get surprised, because all your dreams will come into reality. You have to master this. Master the basics. You have to master this. Now, after the master, never forget the basics. The next topic is about emotions. Why emotions are very important. Of course, you know how to do this business. You know how to invite how to present. But in reality, along the way, it's a journey. There's a lot of obstacles, challenges, discouragement, rejections, all along the way. And sometimes why people fail in this business because they cannot handle their emotions. How can we handle emotion? Master your emotion. I still remember, I want to share with you one of my mentors by the name of the late Francis Miguel. You know what? Francis Miguel is one of my upline. The first time I got involved in networking business, one of my mentors and upline is Francis Miguel. And I asked him, doing this business part, I was already on my third month as a networker. I observe many people are coming. Many people are coming. But why people come and go? Do you observe that? Do you also notice that? People come and go. And do you know also that not all distributors or downline who will join you will stay. Some, they will quit. So I asked Francis Miguel, upline, please be frank to me. As we look the marketing plan, it is very easy. It is very easy to understand the marketing plan and the products. And we are claiming that uh, if you will do this very seriously, you will get big. You can create big money. And why many people quit in this business? And up and Franz told me, there are two things. Hi, Mary Ann Udo. There are two things. Okay, where's my slide? There are two things. It is easy to understand the business. It's very easy to understand the marketing plan and the products. That's very easy. And what's the hard part? The hard part is your emotion. Because not all people that you're going to invite will join you. And sometimes those people who are very close to you, and who are those? Family, friends, classmates, office mates, co-workers who are very close to you, they will never join. That's why if you're emotional here, you will not survive. And that stick to my mind. I am not emotionally affected. Even my friends, my relative don't join me, it is okay. Because he told me that you have to respect their decision. That all you have to do is just to present. That's our work, just to present and invite. And let them decide to join or not. Because accept the fact that not all, you can invite everyone, but not everybody will join. You must be ready. And when I heard those words coming from my mentor, okay, I will not be affected. You know what? We are 8 in the family. We are 8 siblings. And modesty aside, I could say that I am the one who has a very comfortable life among those siblings. Listen, 8 siblings, 3 brothers, 4 sisters. I am the only one who became very successful. No one joins me. Just imagine, no one joins me in this business. I'm not affected. I invited them, but they did not join me. It's okay. I cannot control their decision. The only thing I can control is my reaction. You cannot control what's happening in your surrounding. The only thing you can control is how you are going to react. If your prospect promised that he will join the business and he did not show up, he did not join, you don't control their decision. Your control is how you will control yourself. And I master it. Even my close friends, they promise that they will show up and they never show up. It's okay with me. I cannot control them. The only thing I can control is myself, my action. So that's not now. I'm telling you that you have to control your emotion, or control your emotions, or your emotions will control you. No, sir. Sir Arnel, how can we control our emotion? Is that a formula to control the emotions? Because if you will check, majority why many people quit in this business, it starts with their emotion. Oh, my parents, my spouse did not supported me. They did not support me. My girlfriend, my relatives did not support me. They were affected. I will quit. So what do I this is my my tip to you. The reason you became emotional because of the word rejection. Because those people who are very close to you will reject you. Now, I would like to remind everyone, people of Nigeria, our leaders and distributors, rejection is normal. You have never been here in this industry. You were rejected for so long. Even in your, it starts from an early age. Not everything that you want, you get it. Not you were rejected for so many times. That's normal. So what's the solution? Now let's talk about the solution. How can we handle those emotions? Number one, very first number one, do not entertain what? Any, I said any negative thoughts. Do not entertain any negative thoughts, because negative thoughts, you cannot create a positive life with a negative mind. So you have to change your mind from negative. Always think positive. Do not enter anything. You know, sometimes I told to my, when I was still active as a distributor, I always remind my group, do not go home if you are not tired. I said again, do not go home if you are not tired. Because if you are not tired, you have a lot of time to think of anything. And sometimes, if you are not busy, you think of so many things. An idle mind is a devil's playground. Do you know that? An idle mind is a devil's playground. So you have to occupy yourself full of positive. Because if you are not busy, if you're negative, oh, will I become a global ambassador here in AIM Global? Will I become a GE? Will I become Prime? Is my prospect going to join? Is the company will last? You will think a lot of things negative. What else? For you to handle negative emotion is stay away from what? Negative influences. What are those negative influences? Many countries are now locked down. So negative influences, one thing, too much watching TV. Too much watching TV or movie, because you are just wasting your time. Anything that doesn't help you to get your dreams, stay away from it. Too much chika chika, too much, gossiping, anything that doesn't help you to get your dreams, stay away from those things. Negative influences. And last, stay away from who? Dream stealers. And there's a lot what we call dream stealers. Those are people who are very close to us. Classmates, office mates, co-workers, friends, relatives, loved ones. Dream stealers, including other MLM companies. Do you know that? Right now, we have friends, we have business partners here in AIM Global who transferred to other companies. And after transferring to other companies, they will go back to you and they will recruit you. They're also part of dream stealers. Do not believe to those things. Do not listen to those things. That's why I want to remind everyone. Every time you encounter dream stealers, this is what I do. It's a personal experience. Every time I encounter somebody or someone who will plan to give negative things to me, to my company, I always think, I will not listen to you because you are not the one who will pay my bill. So always ask those questions. Every time somebody will discourage you or say bad things about you or the company, always say this: who will pay my bill? They're not the one who will pay for your electricity, for your data, for your food, for your clothing. Who will gonna pay? You. And if you are the one who will pay your bill, why listening to those people? Are you with me? That's why when I master this, every time somebody will tell me nothing will happen to you there, it is not, that's not for you. That's only for, those people who have nothing to do in their life. I don't listen to them because I have my own mind. I was the one who saw the company, the products, the marketing plan. And sometimes those people who will discourage you, these are the people who have nothing at all. And sometimes, the the the, the number one who will discourage you are those people who rejected you. And this is the sad reality. Many people, they are not waiting for you to become successful, because once you became successful, it is a big insult to them, because you proves, once you become successful, you proves that you are right and they are wrong, and they don't want that to happen. So the reality, and they will do everything to pull you down. They don't want you to become successful. So make that as a motivation. Those discouragement, make those things as motivation. Show them that you made the right decision in joining AIM Global. There's nothing to prove. We are backed up with 14 years experience. Just imagine. So with that alone, why will you be discouraged? We are back up with 14 years experience. It's a Filipino-owned company, but we have more than 20 offices all over the world. Okay? What else? After mastering emotions, you are doing this business path to success is you have to give your best. Always give your best. In anything that you do, always give your best. And if you always give your best, do not expect anything in return. Just give your best. If you're giving your best without expecting anything in return, you will be blessed. You will be rewarded in so many ways. I'll give you an example, or I want to give you a question. This is my question. My question is, who, okay? I want you to see. Question. Are you still listening, guys? Right now, we have more than 350. This is my first question. Who among you here experience that you are talking to your prospect, you explained everything, you explained the beauty of the products, the effectiveness of the products, you explained thoroughly the marketing plan, you shared the vision of the company, and after talking for 2 to 3 hours, and you ask your prospect, what can you say about this opportunity? And your prospect goes, wow, that's the best opportunity that I ever heard. The best opportunity. And you get excited. Oh, if this is the best opportunity, do you want to join now? Do you want to buy the package now? And they will answer back, oh, I want to join, but the problem is I don't have money. So meaning, after explaining everything, he did not join. Have you experienced those things? It always happens. Now, maybe some distributors will make complaint. They complain, upline, please motivate me. Why? Because I gave my best. I gave my best. I present the products and the marketing plan, but after talking for 1 to 2 hours, he did not join. Do not complain. You just did your job. Your job as a leader, as a distributor, is just to present. That's your job, to present the business. And after presenting the business, do not expect that your prospect will join. Because even if you are good in presentation, even us, Christian, our training specialist there, training specialist in Nigeria, you know what? Even Doc Ed, even Doc Ed will present the business. If you are not talking, if you are talking to the wrong person, they will never join. But if you but if you're only still new, you are new in this business, you are not yet mastered the marketing plan. But if you are talking to the right person, they will join. Are you getting me? All you have to do as a leader is always give your best. Every time you present the marketing plan, the products, give your best. Why? Because you will be rewarded in some ways. Second question. Are you still with me? Thumbs up. Good. Second question. This exciting question. Who among you here experience that one of your downline will call you? If you are in Uyo, your downline in Kano or Potakot or Lagos will call you, upline, congratulate me. Please congratulate me. Why? Because I have a downline in Middle East, or I have a downline in Lagos. Just imagine, I will rephrase. You are in Abuja. You are living in Abuja, and your downline calls you from any country. They will inform you that there's a lot of group who just pay in. You have a group who join the business from other countries. Question: if they join in this business, are you going to earn? Will you earn? Are you the one who presented the business? No. Do you know the person? No. Are you the one who invited them? No. You did not give any effort. No effort at all. But every time somebody joined in the business, even in far in your country, you will earn. And that's the payment. Sometimes you are doing your best, nothing happens. They did not join. It's okay because you will be blessed in some ways. And this is the reality. Many distributors right now, they're earning millions of naira. Top earners, not only in Nigeria, all over the world. Example, here in the Philippines. Let's say our top earner here in the Philippines is earning 5 million. Let's say 5 million pesos. You make a conversion, 5 million pesos in the Philippines. Do you know that 70 to 80% of the income of the top earners came to those people that they don't know? It came from down the line. They never meet them. They're not the one who convinced them, but they're earning. That's the price. So I can tell you right now, path to success, your journey to success, in everything that you do, always give your best. That's why I really appreciate Ferdy, Kate, Christian, Japs, and everyone, our training specialists, your uplines, because they're doing their best. That's why AIM Global, for almost 15 years, we are very successful. We are so blessed. Our work is just to just spread, to share the business, to share the opportunity, to share the products. And we are so blessed. Could you just imagine? We're the best MLM right now in the Philippines. Many people, many businesses are closing down. They filed bankruptcy, but we're still doing good. So every time you attend trainings, what you're going to do? Give your best. Give your best to listen. Give your best to take down notes. Every time you do your presentation, invitation, closing, follow up, always give your best and you will be rewarded in so many ways because God is so good. God is so fair. After that, of course, surround yourself with successful people. It's very common. Surround yourself with successful people. That's part of success, the journey. Because, successful people, they think differently. They talk differently. They act differently. That's why they have a different result. Do you agree? Successful people, as Jim Rohn said, this photo was taken last year. That was the photo of our who qualified for profit sharing and U.S. travel incentive. Just imagine these people before they qualified for the travel incentive, they deserve that because most of them have good learning attitude, and every time we're in the restaurant, every time we're together, what we discuss, what we talk about our dreams, and after talking about dreams, we talk about dreams we are dreaming for our group, for their downline. They're not only dreaming for themselves, but their downlines are included in their dreams. Wow, beautiful. That's how they talk. They talk how can we still help other people, members or not just members of AIM Global. They talk differently. As Jim Rohn said, we are the average of the what? The 5 people we spend the most time with. So be careful. Be careful of the people around you. And good thing about our company, AIM Global, there's a lot of people who are dreamers. Surround yourself with them. Talk to your uplines, to your mentors, to our coaches, to our training specialists, to our international trainings. And right now, I have good news for you because we now have a regular every week, maybe twice a week. You have Nigeria people every week, twice a week. You have trainings from us. The 5 training specialists and once Christian, maybe when he went home, I don't, maybe next year, he will be included also. Just imagine, we have a Dr. Boots. He will talk about the products. This Adrian Del Rosario, who was already a blood of a Nigerian African. And Pastor John, our coach, life coach. Who else? Jason Lino and Miko Imson. Jason Lino, he will talk about his masters about the technical training, and Vice President Jorge Gonzalez, regular twice a week. Am I right, Christian? Twice a week. So again, we are the average of the 5 people this time the most time with. And last, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, uh, I had experience when I was in Nigeria. Okay, and I want to thank everyone, leaders who took care of us when we were there. Even you are still there, or maybe some of them are not in our company anymore. But I want to thank everyone, all people that I have met in Nigeria. I want to thank them all because I feel secured. I feel welcome when I was there. So this is what we call develop an attitude of gratitude. Never forget to say thank you. Never forget to appreciate all those people that became part of your journey in AIM Global. And who are those? Number one, our God. Always praise, thank Him because He was the one, of course. We know that our good Lord is the one who he answered our prayer. And after that, look at me. Listen to this. Be thankful to whom? Be thankful, have this attitude of gratitude to your direct upline. Direct upline, because he was the one who used, di ba? He was the reason why you are here because of him. Your direct upline. Even your upline is no longer connected in our company. Those appreciation. Hey, sir, I don't want to thank him because my direct upline, he said so many bad things about me. He said many bad words, bad things about the company. What I'm saying is this gratitude. Just be thankful. Okay? Just respect. Whatever he did, that's different story. Just that gratitude. Be thankful to your direct upline and be thankful to all your uplines. Be thankful to, of course, to your downlines. Be thankful to them because the reason why you are there, because of your downlines. Every points they purchase, it helps you to be promoted. Be thankful to your brother line or sister line because they are part of our family. Be thankful to our staff, to our management team, to RC managers, to country managers, all of, even employees or security, everyone who's been part of your journey here in AIM Global, be thankful to them. And last, listen to this. Be thankful to your family. Even they join you or not, be thankful to them. If they supported you in this business, be thankful. If they didn't support you, it's okay. It will become another challenge for you to pursue, or to continue this business. To those people, listen to this, to those people who rejected you, who promised that they will show up and they did not show up, to those people that promised that they will buy packages and they did not buy the packages, they discourage you, they say bad things about you, they reject you, be thankful to them. And one of my distributors here in the Philippines told me, Sir, why should I say thank you to those people? They make my life difficult. Why should I thank them? You know why? Because of them, He made your story here in AIM Global worth. Because of them, you're able to make a good story. Every time we have company events, we have CSL. What do you observe to those who share their success stories? Before they share their achievements, the first thing they had to do is to introduce themselves. You know what? Before, I don't have money. I have no time and financial freedom. We don't have enough food to eat. When I joined M Global, my friends, many of them rejected me, discouraged me. But now, look at me now, I'm very successful. Meaning, they are part of your success. Be thankful to your downline who joined, then quit. Why? The reason why they joined AIM Global because they're just being part of your journey. Because the moment they join in our business, somehow they were able to contribute some points for you to be promoted. So everyone be thankful. And I personally want to thank everyone, to all of you who are listening to me for so long. I've never visited Nigeria. I want to thank everyone. Why? Just spending time with me, 1 hour and 20 minutes spending time. I'm thankful for that because I was able to fulfill my passion. This is my passion. Every time I talk to a lot of people, this is my passion. I feel great. You know what? Helping a lot of people is a good feeling. If you even in my talk in my topic, even 10%, even 10%, you understand what I'm saying. It's a big help already. So I want to thank everyone, to our top earners, to Mama Grace, uh, who else? Mama Grace, Mama Mary Ann, and all of Open Book, and to all of you, our leaders. I want to thank everyone. Okay, and that's it. I've done my part, and I will see you again very, very soon. Christian,
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Arnel Limpin, our Vice President for Training and Network Development. Such an inspirational message to all of you guys. You know what, brothers and sisters, if there's one thing that I really liked with what Sir Arnel Limpin just said a while ago, he said, successful people think differently, they act differently, and they talk differently, and that is why they produce different results. That's why our top 20 distributors, our top earners here, they all think differently, and they have these 8 paths to success, just like good learning, listening attitude. They adapt to changes. They invest time to learn the business. They never forget the basics. Definitely, they never forget the basics. They master their emotions. They give their best. They surround themselves with successful people, and they develop the attitude of gratitude. And Sir Ernel, before we before we let you go, I would just like to acknowledge the presence here of our Hall of Famer, the only Hall of Famer here in Africa, Brother Namdi Anyachuko is here. How are you?
Nandi, my brother, how are you, Nandi?
He's also with his wife. Yes. Also to our top 20 distributors who's here, Mama Ngozi, Brother Chukunonso. Who else is here? Brother Offenbook, Mama Grace Umezurike is also here. Brother Ebenezer is also here. Thank you so much for participating in the Zoom trainings. And come on, let's all appreciate Sir Arnel Limpin. Come on, use the chat box below. Let's all appreciate him for a very wonderful presentation. And you know what? Like I told you, this will happen twice a week. And what a better way to start the roadmap to success program than to start with our Vice President, Sir Arnel Limpin. I want to see some appreciations here. Come on. Wow, lots of appreciations. Yeah, Mama Paul is also here. How are you, Mama Paul? Hope to see you soon. Yeah. Okay. So, who else? Yes, lots of appreciations, Sir Arnel, from our comment section, from our
Thank you,
chat.
thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe, everyone. God bless, God bless.
All right. So with that, we thank you, Sir Arnel, and hope to see you again soon in our next
Yeah, see
session.
you soon. See you soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much,
Bye.
Sir Arnel. God bless you, sir. Stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. God bless everyone. Power.
Bye. All right. So tomorrow, I'm sorry, tomorrow we'll be having ASAP training. That's 2 p.m. It will also be broadcasted live in our seminar halls. Please inform all your leaders. And this coming Friday, 12 afternoon, the second session of our Roadmap to Success program to be conducted by one of your own, Sir Adrian Del Rosario. So his topic will be all about prospecting mastery. All right, so prospecting mastery. So a lot of you are